You are not procrastinating because you are lazy. You are procrastinating because your brain has learned one rule that is destroying your future. When a task feels uncertain, heavy, or emotionally risky, your nervous system marks it as danger. Not metaphorically, literally. And the moment it does, you do what humans have always done, under threat. You escape. You call it, not in the mood. You call it, I will do it later. You call it, I need more research. But it is the same reflex every time. Run now. Feel safe now. And that reflex is why months pass and your life stays the same. Give me 12 minutes and I will show you how to flip that reflex, not with motivation, not with some cute productivity trick, with a system that trains your brain to stop seeing your important work as a threat. No pausing, no multitasking, no checking your phone. Because if you cannot give 12 minutes of attention, that is already the diagnosis. Now let us begin. Chapter 1. The real reason you delay. Here is the first correction. Procrastination is not a time problem. It is an emotion regulation problem. Most people think they delay because they are disorganized. False. They delay because the task triggers an emotion they do not want to feel. Boredom, pressure, fear of being judged, fear of failing, fear of success and the responsibility that comes with it, even fear of finding out that they are not as capable as they pretend to be. So the brain does what it has always done with uncomfortable feelings. It finds relief, not long-term relief, cheap relief, fast relief. A scroll, a snack, a random video, a pointless message, a new tab, a small distraction that gives your nervous system one thing, a drop in tension. This is the lie. You think you are choosing comfort, but you are training your brain to associate meaningful work with pain and avoidance with safety. And the brain always repeats what feels safe. Chapter 2. The enemy is not laziness. It is threat detection. There is a region in your brain that exists to keep you alive. It does not care about your goals. It does not care about your future. It cares about one thing: avoid threat. When you think about that difficult task, the task is not just a task. It is a possibility. Possibility of failure, possibility of embarrassment, possibility of effort, possibility of discomfort. To your primitive brain, that is danger. So it triggers stress. It triggers resistance. It triggers that invisible wall you feel inside your chest. And then something strange happens. Your rational mind does not fight this alarm. It serves it. It starts generating excuses that sound intelligent. I will do it tomorrow. I need to plan first. I should wait until I have more time. Let me just watch one thing first and then I will start. Notice the pattern. The excuse always protects you from starting, because starting is what exposes you to uncertainty. And uncertainty is what your threat system hates. So the first rule is simple. Procrastination is not a character flaw. It is a trained nervous system response. And anything trained can be retrained. Chapter 3. The dopamine trap nobody explains properly. You have been told dopamine is the pleasure chemical. That is the beginner explanation. Dopamine is the pursuit chemical, the anticipation chemical, the drive that pulls you towards something. And modern life has turned it into a weapon against you. Here is what your brain learns quickly. Hard tasks give delayed dopamine. Easy distractions give instant dopamine. Every time you escape to a quick reward, you teach your brain something. You teach it to prefer instant certainty over long-term achievement. So when you sit down to work, your brain compares. One path gives slow reward and possible failure. The other gives fast reward with zero risk. And your body chooses the path that feels safer. This is why you can binge content for hours and cannot start a 10-minute task. Because your brain has been trained to chase fast dopamine spikes. The solution is not to hate yourself. The solution is to rebuild your capacity for sustained dopamine, the kind that supports focus. And the next steps are exactly how. Chapter 4. The Fear Map. Right now you have a task you are avoiding. Do not lie to yourself. Think of it. Now I want you to identify the fear behind it, but not in a vague way, in a precise way, one sentence. I am avoiding this because I fear. Write it down. Not mentally, physically. Because when you write it down, you pull the fear out of the fog and into reality. When fears stay unnamed, they feel like monsters. When you name them, they shrink into something you can face. Here are the common ones. I fear I will fail. I fear it will expose me. I fear I will not do it perfectly. I fear it will take too long. I fear I will succeed and then I will have to maintain that standard. Most people never do this step. They keep fighting a shadow, and shadows always win because you cannot grab them. Name it. That is the start of control. Chapter 5. The pain flip. Your brain is currently afraid of action. You are going to teach it to be afraid of delay, not with motivational speeches, with a brutal visualization that forces your brain to feel the correct consequence. Close your eyes for 10 seconds. See yourself 6 months from now, still avoiding the same thing, still talking about it, still feeling that weight when you remember it. Now push it forward 2 years, same excuses, same delays, same half-built life. Look at what that does to your self-respect, because this is the part procrastination hides from you. The immediate relief feels good. The long-term self-contempt is what kills you. Most people fear effort and ignore regret. You will reverse that. You will learn to feel that procrastination is expensive. The goal is simple. Make inaction feel heavier than action. When that flips, your behavior flips. Chapter 6. The 2-minute ignition. Here is the mistake most scripts make. They focus on doing more. The real problem is starting. So we use ignition. You will commit to 2 minutes of ugly work, not good work, not perfect work, ugly work. If you are writing, you write garbage for 2 minutes. If you are studying, you open the page and read 1 paragraph badly. If you are building something, you do the smallest possible step. Why it works? Because the brain cannot argue with 2 minutes. 2 minutes does not feel like danger. 2 minutes feels like survival. And once you begin, a psychological effect starts. Your brain hates unfinished loops. Starting creates a tension that makes continuing easier than stopping. Most people wait for motivation to start. That is the childish method. You start first. Motivation arrives while you are moving. 2 minutes is the crowbar that breaks the door. Chapter 7. The single target rule. Another mistake in the reference script is overload. If you give your brain 10 goals, it will choose none. It will escape because it feels flooded. So here is the rule. 1 hard task per day, 1 primary mission. Write it on paper, not a list of 10 things. 1 thing. Your brain can produce focused drive for 1 target. When you split focus, you split drive. And once you complete the 1 thing, you earn your rewards. This is how you rebuild self-trust. Because self-trust is the real currency. You do not need more techniques. You need to believe your own promises again. And the only way to believe yourself is to keep your word. Chapter 8. Environment is stronger than personality. Let us be honest. Most people are trying to be disciplined inside an environment designed to break discipline. Phone beside the keyboard, notifications on, 10 tabs open, mess everywhere, dopamine everywhere. And then they say, "Why am I weak?" You are not weak, you are outnumbered, so you are going to create friction. You will make distractions harder to reach and the task easier to begin. Phone goes in another room, laptop becomes full screen, 1 tab. If you must use the phone, turn it grayscale. Block the websites that destroy you. Remove shortcuts to distraction. Your brain follows the path of least resistance, so you will build a path where the least resistance leads to work. This one change alone has saved people years. Chapter 9. The artificial deadline. If you give yourself the whole day, the task will expand and eat your day. So you will do what disciplined people do. You will create controlled pressure. Set a timer, not a hopeful timer, a strict one. If you think it takes 4 hours, give it 3. If you think it takes 60 minutes, give it 40. This forces focus, not because you become superhuman, but because the brain finally understands there is a boundary. Boundaries produce clarity. Clarity produces action. Chapter 10. The reward becomes a weapon. Right now, your rewards are automatic. That is the trap. You scroll whenever you are bored. You watch whenever you feel pressure. You snack whenever you feel discomfort. So the reward system owns you. We flip it. You choose the reward before you start, and you lock it behind completion. Not as punishment, as training. The reward must be something you actually want, but you must remove it from your default life. If you already watch every night, it is not a reward, it is a habit. Turn comfort into something earned again, and watch what happens. Work becomes the gateway to pleasure, not the enemy of it. Chapter 11. The contract that changes identity. Most procrastinators live in vagueness. I will do it one day. I will start soon. I will get serious. These phrases mean nothing. Your brain hears them as permission to delay forever. So you will create a contract. Write this sentence. Today, at this time, I will begin this task for 2 minutes. Sign it, put it somewhere visible, then do it. This sounds simple. It is not simple. It is identity shifting. Because every time you do what you said you would do, you stop being a procrastinator. You become a man who keeps his word, and that identity is stronger than any technique. Chapter 12. The closing truth. Here is the final point. You do not beat procrastination by becoming perfect. You beat it by becoming consistent. The goal is not to feel ready. The goal is to act while you feel resistance. That is the entire battle. Every time you start anyway, you train your nervous system to stop treating hard tasks like threats. And once your brain stops seeing your work as danger, procrastination loses its roots. So do not leave this video inspired. Leave it with a decision. Pick one task you have been avoiding. Write the fear behind it. Set a timer for 2 minutes. Remove your phone from reach. Begin ugly. 2 minutes. That is how you start reprogramming the system. And if you can do 2 minutes today, you can do 5 tomorrow. And if you can do 5 tomorrow, you can do 20 next week. This is how people quietly rebuild their lives, not through hype, through action that does not negotiate. If you want more training like this, subscribe. Not for entertainment, for discipline. Now go and do the thing you keep postponing, not because you feel like it, because you are done being controlled.